Hey guys, my name is Vic and welcome back to the Planet V. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Today, we are visiting another UNESCO World Heritage Site here in Portugal. Join me in exploring the city of Évora. Arrived in Ivora, guys. I had a bit of a nap. Évora is the capital of the Alentejo region of Portugal. I thought that was a castle. That was a...
No, that's Église.
It was a church. Often called as a museum city with roots dating back to Roman times, Évora was listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1986. During the 16th century, Portuguese kings lived in this city. The Royal Palace of Évora houses a museum that tells the history of the city. There's a lot of peacocks in this area, guys. Look at that, if you could see. I think it's there. This beautiful public garden welcomes everyone who arrives from the train station with its peacocks freely roaming inside the park. The Barahona Palace was initially ordered to be built in the second half of the 19th century by a famous family. It is now the Court of Appeals of Évora. The Capela Dos Osas is one of the best-known monuments in Évora. Located next to the entrance of the Church of St. Francis, this chapel got its name from its walls covered and decorated with human skulls and bones. An estimated 5,000 corpses were exhumed to decorate the walls of the chapel. The bones were from the people buried in Évora's medieval cemeteries and were arranged by the Franciscans in different patterns. The San Francisco Church was classified as National Monument in 1910. This huge church was built in Gothic style with some Manueline influences between 1475 and 1550s. This church is one of a kind through its 7 arches with different forms, a typical blend of Gothic and Moorish elements. The Grassa Church is a unique monument of Palladian influence with its Mannerist facade. Look what I've got, guys. I got the Planet V channel. So whenever I start my new vlogs for the meantime, you will see this letter Thank you. Obrigado. I just borrowed the tile because I already have the one which is packed. Just to show you, this is the one. The Évora Cathedral has endured the elements since 1204. Initially seen like a fortress from afar, this cathedral is a mix of Romanesque and Gothic architectures. The sculpted 14th century apostles on the main portal makes it one of the reasons why you have to see this church. The Roman Temple is one of Portugal's most significant Roman landmarks, believed to have been erected in the 2nd or 3rd century AD. The 14 surviving columns with Corinthian capitals stand on a granite base. This temple is softly lit at night, adding beauty and mystery to its grandeur. One of the reasons why Évora is a UNESCO World Heritage Site is because they have this well-preserved old town or historic center. They call it here historic center, and it's still enclosed in its medieval walls. The Praça do Giraldo is a favorite meeting place where locals mingle with tourists. Far from stories of beheadings and burnings witnessed in darker medieval times, this plaza is a colorful scene, especially in summer when restaurants set tables across the esplanade. Of course, guys, if you're traveling, you have to try the local dish. And then I found this actually when I tried to search for places to see in Évora. Yeah, I'll show you that. This one.
Pork and bread. Well, let's say it's different kind of burger.
Different kind of burger. The University of Évora has Renaissance cloister filled with sculpted marble and embellished with sky blue azulejos. The walls of the classrooms have been decorated with tiled panels representing each of the subjects taught. The Aqueduct of Silver Water has its preserved tallest arches from the surviving 9-kilometer stretch, reaching a height of 26 meters, which are visible throughout the city. Through the years, shops, warehouses, and even houses have been constructed within its arches. The most interesting examples can be admired in and around Rua do Cano. That is my street. And it's very interesting that under those arches, there are houses. While we're looking for the access to the aqueduct, we found these olive plantations here, guys. I'm gonna try. This is gonna be my first time. Let's try to get the blackest of them all. Oh, super bitter. Oily and bitter. And spicy. The IVora Walls are one of the wonders of the city and are classified as a national monument of Portugal since 1922. Évora is one of the few Portuguese cities that has maintained its 15th century walls, which are nearly untouched. The Évora Walls are also known as Cerca Romana or Roman enclosure. guys, this is a cork tree. Of course, cork tree. Ano bang gamit ng cork tree? Pag uminom kayo ng wine, mayroong cork, diba? So that's from here. And if you visit Portugal, you will see that there are a lot of souvenirs out of this tree. And did you know that cork tree is part of the family of oak trees? That's why they have acorns like this one. Mas mahaba siya, like this. So, another discovery while we are strolling around Évora after finding out that that is actually a cork tree. Did you know that in Évora you will find a strawberry tree? See? It looks like that. It's called strawberry tree because it has a resemblance to the strawberry that we're eating. And it is also edible, so I'm gonna try it. It's very sweet. They make cake out of this one. Once again, thank you guys for joining me in this episode and for exploring this historical city of Évora, Portugal with me. What do you think about this city? Let me know by posting them on the comment section of this video. Take care, and I'm gonna see you on my next vlog.